everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to install a kitchen cabinet shelf liner. This will be a full tutorial, so let's get right into the video. I will be demonstrating this with this shelf right here. This is actually a drawer type of shelf, okay? But it's gonna be the same process whether you're doing it on a drawer like this or a shelf like that one up there. It's the exact same thing, okay? But because that's higher up, just to make the video a bit easier to do, I'm gonna show you how to do it down here because it's a bit lower, so it's easier to show you. But the process is gonna be the same, whether it's a kitchen cabinet drawer or a shelf that's mounted on an upper part of the wall, it's all the same. You need some liner. Just like this, any type of liner will work. This is just one example right here. And you need a pair of scissors. That's it. You don't even need a pen or pencil, okay? So what you want to do, and let's move the camera just a little bit further back so I can open the drawer fully. There we go. Just like that. Let's go like that. Okay, what you want to do, first and foremost, you want to just sort of lay out the liner, just like that, to sort of see if it's going to fit. You want it to be bigger than the shelf or the drawer base, okay? And this is obviously bigger, so it would fit, okay? So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to measure out, we're going to measure out the depth, okay? You could do either way first. You need to have two measurements. You need to have this measurement right here and this measurement right here, okay? So we're going to do from back to front first. I got my pair of scissors right over here. And I'm going to place the liner in the drawer or on the base of the shelf or the drawer, whatever you're doing, okay? And I'm gonna try and lay it flat and sort of walk my hand until I get to the other end of the measurement. In this case, it's down here, okay? And you wanna cut the liner to be, you want to try and get it to be as close as possible. So there's two options. You can cut it to be slightly too small, and this way it drops right in, or you can cut it to be slightly too big and then just trim it off. I'm going to try and get it as precisely as I can, So what I'm going to do now that I have it in the drawer, is I'm going to make a tiny little mark at the edge over here. So I'm just using my scissors and I'm just making a little mark. I avoid doing this with any writing utensil because then it ends up leaving a mark on the edge there. So what I've done is I've made a tiny little mark on there, okay? Let's bring it up. Let's see if I can find the mark that I made. It was very, very small. I believe that's it. I'm going to do it one more time. It's always better to be safe because once you cut this, that's it. It's cut. You know, once you cut it one time, you're not getting it back. It's cut. So I'm placing it at the edge there, okay? And I am creeping my hand. Let's just straighten it out. I'm trying to do this quickly for the video, but we need to take our time, okay? That's the truth. So it's at the edge there, and I'm creeping my hand forward to get to the point of the other end. There we go. You know what? Give me a second. This has been rolling up. Get out of here, okay? I've been trying to keep it on the roll. It's not working like that. Let's go. Okay. Now that I have it placed flat right there, I'm going to go ahead and make a mark where I need to make my cut, okay? So right there. So what I've done is I've made a little cut at the edge of where it needs to be. Now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut straight across. Now luckily most liners are going to have markings on them, which makes it fairly easy to cut directly across, okay? So I'm going to try and get this to be as precise as possible, meaning I'm trying to get it to be not too big for where it needs a trim and then not too small where it's going to drop right in and leave a little bit of space. I'm trying to get it to be as close as I can to the actual measurement. And it might be a little too big, it might be a little too small, but I'm really trying here, okay? Some people will use a box cutter, but I find the best results just with scissors. So now that I've cut it to one measurement, you can see right here, I've placed it flat, it fits nicely in there. Now I need to do the other measurement side to side. So I'm placing it flat like that. I'm gonna do the same thing that I just did, but on the edge of the side here. So now, I have it on the side, I'm gonna make a tiny little mark right at the edge where I need to start the cut, okay? Just like that. So now I'm going to lift it out. You can see the mark right there that I've made. And once again, luckily you have the markings on the liner that makes it easy to follow where you're cutting. And if all goes well, This should drop right in there. I might have to trim this edge a bit, I can already tell, but we're gonna see. Now that I've made both of those cuts, we're gonna place it in and see if it's too big or too small or just right. Now, as you can see, I've placed the liner in there. It actually fits pretty perfectly. Now, the one thing is that I was using an older liner, an older shelf liner that had been previously cut. So with that being said, some of the edges are not at a perfect 90 because it was previously cut on an angle. But I did my best and it looks great. You can see we've lined the drawer. It fits pretty snugly for the most part. It's not really going to move if I do this. That's it. That is how to use or install kitchen cabinet shelf liner. I've shown you how to do it in a drawer, but it's the same thing on a kitchen cabinet upper shelf as well. It's going to be the exact same thing. You just want to lay the liner flat, make your cuts, and then, like I said, you can either do it too small where it drops right in, or too big where you just have to make some trims on the edges to get it to fit snugly. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.